called in
to Bucks and Brews, you might hear something
you can use.
like tips on your cash or tips on the suds.
You're gonna want to
The
use
smarts of these
because
stuff.
they know the brews.
And they know the Bucks, and they know they can't help the stubborn fucks.
So listen up, cause shit's not funny.
And save yourself some
Beer money, bucks,
and brews.
Bucks and
Bucks
and
brews.
brews.
Bucks and Brews.
Welcome back to Bucks and Brews. Nick, you're a little late tonight.
I'm sorry, I was busy winning.
I have not seen a smile on your face that big in ages. Now, no names. We have a special guest tonight. We're going to try not to use names, but I mean, we are stupid people. That may happen. Tell me why you're so excited.
I walked in and our guest was just standing there, and I haven't seen this person in like 9 years, right? Like, and so it was just very exciting to see that.
It has been a long time. But
Say it's
It is, just so listeners out there know, it is one of our favorite people, and you'll have to go back and listen to some of our episodes to try and piece together who that might be.
yeah, they'll figure it out if they want to.
They'll have to listen to.
I say also tonight, right? So I'm late. I was coaching one of my bowlers shot a 300 tonight.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's
so
good.
that's exactly. So that's amazing. As a
First
team-
time or?
No, it's his second sanctioned one, like
Okay.
sixth ever type
But
thing.
still,
Yeah, it was
that's awesome.
just great. So very happy for that. My boys dominated. I know we have a special guest, but I want to kind of tangent quick. So before getting to the match, we get a message from the other coach that said one of the players or friends or whatever, former, attempted
Oh,
take his own life.
mm,
And so the boys wouldn't, they might be in a mood or whatever it might be. And so he just kind of gave us a heads up. And so I want to take 20 seconds, right? And just the same thing I told my kids, right? Hey, if you ever need anybody to talk to, David, myself are here. Also, that special guest that's here with us as well, I guarantee we'll pick up that phone and just talk to anybody about that. So, young lives, old lives, every life matters. And please just find somebody to talk to and really, reach out if you need that help. So nobody wants to see anybody take their life.
yeah, and I'll make sure I link suicide hotlines. We do that several times a year. We haven't done a mental health episode in a while. That
Mm-mm.
probably is coming up soon.
Yeah.
in just 1 second, that's all it takes. Just think for 1 second before you do something like that.
Yeah, honestly, reach out.
It's one of those, right? I don't want to have that conversation with my kids, but it was also like, I'm glad I had that conversation with my kids to say, hey, like, I want you to know that no matter what my, Coach Nico, Coach Brian, myself, we are here. This, I don't care if you ask me to step away from coaching to talk, I will absolutely, you come up to me and say, hey, I just need to talk to you. Right. And like coaching's what I'm here to do, but no, you are my priority. Right. So, but back to the good news. Special guest is here. Amazing. I turned the corner and just, man, my hand went out. I say if I could have hugged, but it's like my hand went out. Just so excited. There's a group of people like walking through that don't even know, and I'm just like, you know what? You fucking people don't matter right now.
You've seen Parks and Rec, right?
Yeah.
You know when Leslie gives Ben a gift and he gets that stupid look on his face? That's the look you had on your face. You were so excited.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
All right, well, let's ask this. What are you drinking, my friend?
I'm picking up the team today. I got those Monacos I drank a couple
Yeah.
episodes back. The Citrus Rush. They kind of taste like an energy drink.
Yeah.
I really like them. Vodka cocktail, 9% in a can. Grabbed a couple of them because tonight was a special night, and apparently it was more special than I thought. So
It's very special.
real excited for it. So
Special guest, what do you have that you're drinking?
I'm just drinking water. That's all I've got.
That is one of the most popular drinks on Bucks and Brews.
right? So with a name like that, gotta be water. What do you got?
I'm picking up your slack
Thank you.
because for the last 2 weeks you have not drank. So today I have two different teas. So I'm still drinking brews. It's just a different type of brew.
Yep.
With the Bucks and Brews, maybe I should have brought something else.
There's plenty in the fridge for you. There's plenty on the shelf around.
Seriously. We got all the leftovers from Grand Rapids Brewing when they closed. They called up Dawn and they go, hey, you want all of our glassware? And Dawn goes, yeah. So she gets there and they go, what about all the bottles that are full of alcohol? And she goes, what do you mean? Well, we have to get rid of them. You want those too? And she goes, well, hell yeah, I do. We got like 200 bottles of beer from them.
Yeah. And we're down to 150.
It takes a long time. They're all this size and they're all like 12% and up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them are mysteries. So I mean, it is what it is. Nick, what's your normal open now that we
So,
always forget?
As always, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family. Appreciate you listening. If you have a topic that you need us to talk about, let us know. We'll hit it right away.
So we haven't gotten to talk. You want tangent time for a minute? About
Tangent.
my morning?
Oh, ring ring.
No.
No, wow.
So I had to take Leia in for some blood work.
Yep.
And on the way back, I needed to stop at Joann's Fabric to pick up an order.
Yeah.
Figure, okay, I got to go to Hudsonville. I'll just stop by Granville real quick. Not going to take really any extra time to get back to work. So I stop and I walk in. And there's this 40-something Karen in there screaming and cursing. Manager walks by and says, just leave. Just leave. Of course, what do? We just sit there screaming and cursing. I've been really chippy lately, Nick.
I'd say, yeah.
So I looked at her and said, why don't you just get the fuck out? Nobody fucking wants you here. Just fucking leave. Well, you're not even a part of this. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Get the fuck out.
You made me part of
So
it.
she turns around and starts mouthing the whole way out the door. Nick, I said, I've been a little chippy lately.
Yeah.
I follow the bitch.
Yeah.
I dropped 3 C words on her.
Oh, jeez.
I was so fucking pissed. She stopped and came back. You know, we're jawing back and forth. Well, this isn't even your business. I'm like, you're making it everybody's business by sitting here screaming at people. Just fucking leave.
Yeah.
She gave me the worst insult I've ever heard in my life. I'm wearing my Coopersville softball hoodie.
Uh-oh.
And of course, I'd taken Leia into the vet. So there's cat hair all over,
Yeah.
right? Why don't you just get out of here with your fuzzy shirt?
David's a furry. Didn't even know
And
it.
I went, wow, that really got me.
Dude, it would have taken me back. I would have been like,
I,
okay.
I sat there. I'm like, that's the best you can fucking come
Yeah.
up with. So she leaves, and I go in, and this poor cashier, she's probably in her mid to late 20s.
Oh, really?
Just, you can tell she's struggling. And she's trying to get this online order for this lady, and she's beyond fucking flustered. And she finally gets it and gives it to her. And she asks how she can help me. I'm like, well, I have an online order too. She goes, can I just take a minute? I'm like, honey, take all the time you need. You can take all the time you need. She starts apologizing. I'm like, there is nothing for you to apologize for. That was absolutely uncalled for. She shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I'm in really no rush. Take however long you need.
Yeah.
Turns out there's some sign posted by the registers that store policy that this lady didn't like, so she started screaming at this poor young lady about it. As if a
As if she
fucking
fucking
cashier
Just like,
has anything to do with a fucking corporate policy from Joann's Fabric.
yeah. Oh, that's rough.
So
That sounds like a good morning.
I didn't go viral, so there's
Too damn bad.
I mean, I would have been fine if I did. I really didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some fun tonight.
I'm hoping.
We have some retirement questions, we have some home ownership questions.
Stay retired.
I totally agree. I wish I was there.
Full of home.
Only you two fuckers are at the retired portion. Wish I was there.
Yeah, shit, you'll get there. Don't worry.
And there's nothing wrong with it. It's great.
Say, coming from the guy who worked 90 fucking hours a week every week.
Every week for 40 years.
Say it.
45.
45 years.
It's
He
like,
put in more time than you and I put in combined.
combined, dude. Like, yep. Of people who I know that are the older guy, they're gonna be like, back in my day, we just worked our head. No shit, you did. Say,
You know when he says it, it's not a lie.
like, you know, we used to work 7 jobs. Yeah, you did. I know.
I mean, he only worked one job, but he did it 7 days a
Say,
week.
well, I can't pass Sundays up. That's double time.
That's right.
Say,
Saturday's time and a half, Sunday's double.
okay.
How do you not work that, honestly?
It's hard. It's hard, right? Especially if you're trying to make it in this world.
Holidays, time and a half.
Yeah. So,
So let's hear question number 1.
Okay, the reason we're here basically is I'm helping out one of my kids. And right now she's renting. And she's moved in with me, but her apartment is still under her name, and there's still she had a couple roommates that are still living there covering the rent.
what is the date today?
February 3rd.
4th.
Fourth.
It's February 4th. That means that somebody's paying rent for all of February, doesn't
All
it?
of February. I'm not sure when the lease runs out. I believe it's already out.
Okay.
She has called 4 or 5 times and said, I need to break the lease or I need to get out and not renew. They haven't sent a renewal notice. obviously the rent's due and it's generally late. So there's usually a late fee. They usually pay portions and then finish it up sometime during the month. The issue is if she does get out, it's kind of disgusting in there. A lot of repairs need to be done. And the company that owns it now is, the repairs are shoddy.
Okay.
They're not done very well. That's the prior owner wouldn't allow those type of things. There's a branch busted in the backyard. There's a creek back there. It laid back there last winter, a couple winters ago. It laid there for about 6-8 weeks before somebody finally took care of it. When it rains, the backyard floods. There's a leak in the upstairs, or there's an upstairs apartment that was leaking. They did a repair. They just chopped it open and kind of half-ass patched it up.
Hell yeah. My
Yeah.
favorite kind of people.
Yeah, they have rubber trim like this here in the office
Yep.
along the wall. Part of that came loose and they screwed it in. You can see the screws. I didn't fix it because I thought I don't really have the ability to make that flush and stay wherever it is. They screwed it together, charged her $200.
Oh, excuse me?
They charged her $200 to do
For
that,
what?
to patch that up and screw the. put the
She's
screws
still
in there.
living there?
She is living at my house.
Sorry. This is gonna get a little confusing for us. So let me figure.
Okay,
She's living with you, but legally
Le-
she is still living
legally,
in this apartment.
yes,
Okay.
legally she's on the hook for that apartment.
When did they charge this $200 to screw in some?
Oh, maybe a year ago. This has been done.
Excuse me?
This is not anything that's done within the last
Hang on, Nick.
couple of
200
weeks.
bucks for trim?
I have to interrupt here.
Yeah.
Special guest. Tell them about the light bulb.
But before we go to the light bulb, we'll go to the key. She
Okay.
lost her key once.
35 bucks or 150, depending on how it's written in the contract.
103 bucks. for the
103.
key.
Yep. Okay.
But anyway, now to the light bulb. The neighbor upstairs, there are like 6 units in there. The neighbor upstairs has been a 15-year leasee, whatever. The place is immaculate.
Great.
Everything's clean, perfect. She moved out into a income-based apartment, one of the newer ones in the city.
Sure.
They took her entire deposit. They charged her to clean the carpets
Okay.
and to paint.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, you got
Wait. Go. I want to be clear
Mhm.
on what we're talking here right now. She leased the exact same place for 15 full years.
Mhm.
Okay. They didn't update anything.
Not as far as I know.
Okay. So
Maybe prior,
no.
During that 15 years.
the new owners,
Cool.
you know,
Oh my God, who the fuck is special guest, you're getting me pissed off because this is
Nick wants to know exactly who these people are.
this is what the fuck the problem is with landlords,
Mhm.
right? Like I look,
This is why you and I fight about landlords, because you are not these people.
no, my job is not to fucking make money. Like, oh, anyway, please. Okay, so this lady's immaculate. They take her entire security deposit because they're cleaning the carpet.
right,
What else?
painting.
They're painting.
And
Sure.
they charged her $200 because she changed her own light bulbs. And no, I'm not kidding.
Like, is this a fucking mansion? At $3 a light bulb, right? I mean, that's a cost to do this at a normal. You're only allowed to charge a normal hourly rate, right? So
Nick, the tenant changed the light bulb.
yes, but they probably fucking did LEDs to save themselves electric, and these assholes are just these are some scam artist fucking people who I want to have words with, and I want to sue them so bad. And I hope tell this lady how long she been gone.
She moved out maybe within the last month or two.
I'll fucking give her my number, and her and I are fucking suing these people. Oh, absolutely. I lost me. No, this is your absolute bullshit. Yeah, give her my number. We're gonna go sue.
Okay.
We literally. All right, so let me be clear about this, right? So, what city is this in?
Kentwood.
Kent Hood. All right, so me and Kent Hood are not, but I'll still do this for him, and I'll get sued right as I go.
I told you this would excite him.
This is
Look, I'm hearing these stories the other day. And I'm like, oh boy, Nick.
Pieces of shit out there as landlords. All right, let me be clear. You buy carpet, the tenant is entitled to use that carpet, okay? My job is to prorate the amount of life that carpet is supposed to have, okay? So the courts say you have 5 years worth of carpet time. So, right, in theory, every 5 years, carpet is supposed to be worn out and it should be replaced, okay? So if this tenant moved in and only is there 1 year and the people have to replace the carpet, I get to take 80% of what the new carpet is and take that out of my security deposit, right? Because you only use 20%, because you use 20% of it. Granted, you used 100%, but I can only charge you for the 1 year's worth of use because it's supposed to last this long. So now if she goes 15 years of the same carpet, the company has made money, right?
Mhm.
They've made 3 times what they should from this human, right? Painting, you're only allowed to charge per, let's call it square footage. Okay, so we're looking here on this wall, and there's 4 dots there, right? And there's a couple dots there. So I'm allowed to basically give myself and say, hey, look, this is 15 square feet. I can charge $2 a square foot to paint this, right? It's blended and blah blah blah. I can charge. The government will allow me to get away with that wall, right? Because everything needs to blend. I don't get to charge for the. Well, this one has stuff, but it looks kind of nice, right?
Let's find a good one here.
Right. So, I get to charge for that, but I don't get to charge for that, right? I don't get to charge for that. This isn't insurance, right? This isn't you get to have the new and better quality, right? Because 15 years ago, the color scheme was white walls. Now it's gray. I'm as a tenant not going to pay for you to update your place, right? I'm going to pay for what I damaged and what I did. So if she put nail holes, and it's probably in the lease of like, hey, $3 per nail hole, mine says, hey, you're allowed 2 nail holes per wall. Anything above that, I'm charging you, I think, $3 to $5, whatever it might be. And that's based on size as well. So like if you try to put a TV mount up, I'm charging you like 15 to patch those because like I have to do each individual one. So right, but no, like this person cannot withhold this, and that's absolute bullshit. And I hope that she fights every bit of it and goes to court and she'll win. And I hope that the judge, because Kentwood will be on that tenant side, and I hope they are, right. If what you're telling me is true, right, this person lived there 15 years, it's immaculate, quote unquote, right. But even at that, like even at carpet, right, no matter how shitty, like your daughter, if she lived there for 5 years and that carpet is fucking destroyed, sucks to suck, right? You made 5 years worth of money on me. That's why rents are supposed to be higher because right, you're supposed to pay for 5 years of damage, 5 years of carpet, 5 years of 10 years for I think it's 7 for a refrigerator now, 10 years for a water heater, 20 years for a roof, right? Like I'm supposed to charge extra, like it's called cap X, right? And so like I'm supposed to charge so that way every so many years I take $10 a month and put it towards my carpet fee, right? I take $10 a month and put it towards my painting, right? Like it just you're going to pay for it, but that's how it's supposed to be spread out. And problem is people are too fucking money stupid and they just try to scam everybody, and that just really pisses me off that this person is doing this.
Well, it gives good landlords a bad name.
Absolutely, right? Like
I mean, we talk about the same shit. with
$200. How did this $200 for fixing a trim come into place?
There was a hole in the wall as well, so they had to do a little patching with it.
So somebody put a hole in the wall.
So we put a hole in the wall. She put another hole in the wall, smaller one, maybe size of a baseball.
Sure.
I patched that.
Okay.
Just got the stuff patched. You can't tell.
Yep.
Looks good, but I didn't want to do that because I couldn't to make it look perfect like this wall right behind you.
This is a year ago.
But now you've got screws that you can see them
Mhm.
sticking out. So the trim, instead of being flush to the wall, is kind of
Yeah.
wavy, and there's screws in it. And granted, they trash everything. The blinds are all broken. The refrigerator is the shelves on the door are all busted off.
Yep.
It's in bad shape. So her question would be is if she does move out and she's been there maybe 3-4 years,
Mhm.
I want to say. Obviously they're going to take her entire security deposit.
I'll charge her more.
How much can they get away with charging her on top of that?
However much it costs to fix the place up. To an extent, I mean, it sounds like $200 for some fucking trim. Fuck you, right? I would. How much would you charge to do if you had to go fix it all? Right? You said you didn't
Mhm.
want to, but if you went and laid new trim, how much would you charge me or some, Joe down the street, not your buddy, but guy that's like, hey, I know that you do good work. How much would you charge him?
Yeah, not that much.
Right. So for me to buy brand new trim, I'm at, $10 per 8-foot section. So I'm at $20 for this wall behind me. I have to paint it. So I'm at 30. Some nails. Now I'm giving myself, let's say $20 an hour just for that wall, right? I mean, sure. So I'm at $70, right? Like, but
Mhm.
I don't get to charge to make money. And $200 is ridiculous.
200. The ceiling was.
I don't get to tell you how good your job is though.
Mhm.
So like, if you say, hey, the screws in there, it looks like shit, that's an opinion statement. It's not a factual statement, if that makes sense, right?
Right.
So, whether you think the job they did was quality or not, it's not, as long as it's not dangerous or hazardous. Yeah,
Irrelevant, really.
exactly, right? And the judge is going to go, it's not your fucking place. You just rent it. Like, if they want it to look like shit, that's on them, right? So, that's where that kind of comes into play. But $200, no, I mean, the judge is going to look at you and go, nope, that job should cost you $70. That's what you're getting.
So probably what I told her is take pictures of everything. that they
Everything.
fix. Take pictures of all the stuff.
Yep, everything.
And then I don't think we have pictures of the way they handle the outside and whatever. I don't think we have any pictures of that.
Does she have a move-in checklist?
I really don't know.
Okay, so you're gonna want to get your hands on a move-in checklist. You could also ask the company for a move-in checklist. Because you're supposed to turn one in before you move in, and they're gonna, the shady ass company that these people are, they're gonna say, oh, we don't have one. And then that'd be great. If they don't have one, let me know. Again,
Okay.
we're gonna go to fucking court. So, right? Because the judge is gonna go, prove it to me it was in this condition. And they're gonna go, oh, we have these photos from listing, and all your daughter has to do is go, that's not the fuck it looked. You're say, right? Like, different, there's perjury if you're doing it under oath, and there's right, like, no, like, you proved to me that 4 years ago this is what it looked like, right? So they're gonna have that from like listing photos and stuff like, but 99% of the chance they're gonna have they're gonna have a different unit. Oh, hey, it's similar to this one, Your Honor. Similar is not the fucking same, right? Like, let's be, and that's the whole thing. Like, so yeah, say get a copy of that. How much can they charge? Again, the answer is infinite dollars, right? So if the tenant goes in with a baseball bat, hits every wall, breaks every window, I get to charge you however much my norm. So I'm supposed to technically get 3 quotes for everything. Also, do you know the property management company? I hope he does, and fucking say it right here. Let's see.
I think I know the name of it, but I can't totally be sure. So I don't know if
Okay.
I want to throw that out there.
It's you can write it or tell me off air, and I'll tell you if that's a normal company or not. But it's a a lot of companies will have a price. Okay, I don't know them. So I'm not sure.
It's in Granville.
Yeah. Oh, this is fucking. I do know them. All right, here's the fun thing, and all right. This is between us, and it's going to go on air. I won't say the name, but I will let you know that the person that's that name was accused for being a slumlord back in 2000 something, and sadly they offed themselves because they got themselves in too far, and now the kids happen to be owning it and running it, and apparently are following in the footsteps that they learned.
Apple didn't fall far from the tree.
That's what it's sounding like. So I do know this one. And I'm sorry that you chose to, but like that is absolutely. Let's go to court. Let's fight this. And let's fucking do it. It's gonna be great. Your daughter's broke.
Yes.
Yes, so we're gonna get a free fucking lawyer, and we're gonna do this. I'm so excited. Because one, right, so you can file. It'll cost $35 to file. At the we're gonna have to wait for them. So what's gonna happen? Let's revert back to everything. So nobody has submitted a 30-day notice. Am I clear on this?
Yes.
Okay, so-
Nothing's been submitted.
Okay, so you need to, you guys need to submit a 30-day notice that says, hey, we are going to vacate in 30, you're gonna have to pay for February.
Right.
You're gonna have to pay for your couple days.
Into March.
Yes, correct, right?
Okay.
So you'll pay the full amount for this, you'll pay a little bit of an amount for March. Once that 30 days is done. So that's, do you have a copy of the lease?
No.
Okay, if you can get a copy, awesome. If not, standard leases, things like that, they're all gonna say you need 30 days of writing, right? So you're gonna submit this tomorrow. So for the 5th, technically, like, oh god, there's 28 days here,
There is.
right? So you're gonna go to like the 7th of March, whatever it might be, right?
Right.
Just write it out and say, hey, this is my 30 days notice given on this day, submitted, and then count 30 days, but count 31 days is my best advice to you, right? So like, because count today is not a day because they have to take a whole day to receive it, you know, kind of a thing.
Okay.
What the courts are gonna say, granted. And so then you'll owe through that amount of time.
Certified mail or take it down there or you
No,
need
whatever,
proof?
honestly, my job as a landlord is to send things certified mail to say, hey, you've proved that you've sent it certified. If you go down there, take a picture that they have it, take a picture of anything that you can, right? Like send, hey, we're dropping it in the mailbox, take a video so that way they can't say that they didn't receive it, right? Do they text your daughter? Or do they do online communication?
They do online things.
Absolutely. So send that through an online chat.
Okay.
And then take a picture of that, and that way it says, hey, and they're gonna go, we need it in writing, and you're gonna say, well, according to legal law, you've chosen online as a line of communication, and so this is my legal, and then they're gonna go, well, in your lease it states you have to have it in writing, and you're gonna go, yeah, this is written writing, but then just make the fucking thing out, go slap it up. You've seen Good Will Hunting, where he asks if they like them apples. So, right, just take the fucking paper and post it right on their fucking door and be like, how do you like those apples? Here's my 30 day. And then give them the finger and then walk out. And then we'll tell them we'll see them in court. And I'm so excited for the first lady. As much as I like your daughter, I'm totally about this other lady and getting her fucking money back. I am so mad about this. Like, don't be a shitty fucking landlord. Like, right? You don't have to be the world's greatest, right? I mean, but you don't have to be a shitty one. So, yeah, does that answer enough for you?
I think so. I think she's concerned that she's gonna get stuck for an
Oh, it's gonna be,
enormous
it's gonna
amount
be
of
an
money.
astronomical amount of fucking money. Yep.
Right.
So here's the fun thing. So she has right to fight it. They have to send her things that they need. They need to send her an itemized. They have 30 days to return the security deposit. Okay. So we're gonna end March 7th. Let's call it. She'll have April 7th or April 7th. She has to have a written, detailed list of itemized what security deposit was held back for, right? Or a full check that just says, hey, you're good, right? So if she gets that, then we're not having this conversation anymore. But if they do, they have to itemize it. They can't just say, hey, you owe $2,300, right? What the fuck do I owe $2,300 for? Oh, well, you know, we had to do this. No, write that out. You have to detail it, like detail. And also, so then what's going to happen is they're going to take her whole security deposit of $1,000, $800, 200, I don't know, whatever it is. They're going to take that. Then they're going to tell you that you owe this. And now they have the choice, and if they're going to take you to court, right, for owing excess money, right? So it's not rent. Like, let's be clear about this to people. It's not, you can't get evicted for not paying security to for not paying repairs. Okay. So they have to then sue you for damages. So the company will just try to get a judgment or something like that.
I know they tacked on the $200 repairs onto her rent.
Yeah, but now
She paid-
now
she
there's no
paid-
rent. right?
Right.
And also, so like, yeah, when the $200 repair, so actually it's tacked on, but it's actually the first thing. So if you only send me, if rent's $800 and you send me $800, but I've given you a $200 bill, you're actually late on rent. So you've paid 200 towards that repair.
So the repair's done,
Yep.
but the rent's
You still
due, and now
yeah,
you owe a late charge.
now you owe a late charge because you only paid me 600 of rent and you actually owe me a full 800. So, and that's how it's worded and that's how it, like, you owe me that repair. And so, yeah, it's when the time comes, so tomorrow, just go send this. Is all the other people ready to move out as well?
She wants to get, she's got 2 people that are staying there.
2 people are gonna stay.
They're staying right now.
Yep.
One's got a place to go, the other one just wants them out. They will be out, yes, they'll be out hopefully
Within the 30 days.
the
Okay.
30 days.
So who's on the lease?
Just my daughter is on the lease.
Okay, so yeah, she needs to submit the 30-day, and then so once she submits her 30-day, she is not liable for those 2 people. So if I mean, she is in theory liable for the damages,
Mhm.
but if they stay, they have to go evict them because your daughter's proven that she gave her 30 day. No, I've been out. I'm not sure if you have squatters. I'm not sure if you have this. So, yeah, get those people out too. But yeah, give your 30-day notice and say, hey, this is what it is. So,
Can I do that for her?
yeah, absolutely. She has to sign it.
Okay.
It's all shit, right? You can fill it out. We'll fucking chat GTP that thing tonight, print it out, and bring it home, and she'll sign it, right? Absolutely. Did you co-sign in this loan?
No.
For this lease? Okay.
No.
So,
Someone did.
someone did.
Someone did co-sign for it.
Oh shit. Okay. So that person should be sitting here.
Well, someone signed it originally, and then when they renewed,
They took them off.
I think they're off.
Okay. So yeah, send the 30-day and let's get it done with as quick as possible. If
Okay.
you're at month to month, then everything is done on a 30-day notice. It doesn't matter if it's, and they're gonna try to be like, no, you can't give me a 30-day notice in the middle. Yes, I can. I can give you a 30-day notice whenever the fuck I feel like. I just have to give you a full 30, right? So, and it'll be fun. Like if they try to say, hey, oh, we're gonna come in and do this, let me know. I will. I don't work for a living, and I love to fuck with people. So the things I love, like, so your daughter's not entitled to be there while they do the post inspection, right? Because technically that's what the whole 30 days is for or whatever.
Right.
But oh man, if they try to get in early or something like that, let me know. I'll go sit my fat ass on the couch, drink a fucking beer. I don't care. I will. This is gonna be great for me. And then I will go in front of the judge, and I'll just look at him and go, Your Honor, good to see you again. Right? He's gonna laugh, and we're gonna share memories. But really, I just don't be shady. And so it sounds like your daughter knows she did wrong. She's
Yes.
just trying not to get screwed over for doing the wrong, right? So,
Right.
yeah, I say figure out. So, it's repairs you don't want to do. Is that correct?
There's like, say the blinds are all shot, half the screens are missing. Some of the stuff didn't work when she moved in.
But that's what the check sheet's for, right? That inventory,
Right.
or-
Whether or not they filled it, I don't know.
we gotta find that out. So, right, if they can't prove that, they get nothing, right?
Should I ask them for one
Absolutely.
right away
Why not? Let's
The
start it right now.
with the 30-day notice?
Yep,
Ask for the move-in check sheet.
absolutely. And if they can't provide it, then say okay. And then they might show up with one at the court, right?
Mhm.
And you're just gonna go, Your Honor, I never received this. And they're gonna go, well, it has your signature on it. Yep, they had me turn it in, but they never gave me a copy. And if she has an online portal, it might be in her portal. Again, this is probably years ago. She doesn't know if she filled it out. It's a piece of paper. It's larger than normal, right? So it's on a 8x11, right? Is that what size is normal?
Normal is 8.5 by 11, so it's
Okay,
probably
so this
on,
is 8.5 by like 15.
Yeah.
18.
14, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It's
Right.
it's longer, and so, but yeah, if it's in her
legal
portal,
document size.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, say it'll be in the portal. And if say again, if we go to court and they can't prove it, then the judge is going to go,
Sorry.
sorry, sucks to be you, or the judge is going to go yes. And then again, you can fight over pennies, right? I mean, literally, you can. And so you're going to go, Your Honor, they want $200 to change light bulbs, and we paid $64 for all brand new lights, right? Like whatever it might be, it doesn't, for that other lady. Like, it shouldn't cost $200 to do lights, whatever they charge, you're gonna go, hey, look, this is the common price. And you can go online and say, hey, what is a normal price to, per square foot to paint a house, right? And it's gonna tell you, square footage. You'll be able to know what square footage is for the apartment by going online. We'll get that all figured out. But average price to paint an apartment per square foot.
I was just doing the same thing.
Yeah. So Google's telling me $2 to $6. So you're gonna say $4. If it's an 800 square foot apartment times $4 is $3,200. If they try to charge you more than that, they're ripping you off, right? Again, so companies are not supposed to profit. That's the other thing. I cannot profit off of like a repair, right? I mean, a management company could profit off of a repair because they charge me as the owner a 10% upcharge to file things, but that has nothing to do with you and things like that, right? So, but yeah, this will be the company she's with is absolutely shady, and I hope that we put them in her place. And the other lady, get her number. I'm so excited for this one.
Like I say, this is secondhand information that I,
Yeah, it's of course, right? But like,
it may not be true,
but
but they're friends enough where they share information. So I'm sure at least
yep,
there's got to be some truth to it.
there has to. And again, even if we go fight carpet, I'm in for fighting carpet. I'll fight any little bit of just people being shady, right? Because I want to be the landlord. I tell David all the time, like, I'm setting the standard for what a landlord should be, right? And I know that the hard part is I'm setting too high of a standard sometimes, right? So like, I think my average right now is about 23 minutes to answer a call. Like, hey, I have this going on, and it's 23 minutes, right? Legally, I have 24 hours to address any issue. And then I have 3 days so addressing it, right? So you say, hey, my trim is loose. I have 24 hours to address you and go, all right, hey, we'll send somebody out. I have 3 days to find somebody to go look at that trim. I have so if it's trim, I have their time frame to have them come out. And then I have a legal obligation of what's normal to have it fixed, right? So if it takes you 3 weeks because you're so far behind to do some trim, it's not health and safety, right?
And it's not your fault.
Correct, right? Even if it is my fault, it doesn't matter.
It is.
Like, but
This is what it is.
yeah. And so it's like, hey, right. You called me and said, hey, it needs fixed. I called my guy within 24 hours. Or I called you and said, all right, hey, I'll get somebody out there within 24 hours. So then I have 3 days to call you, right? I know you're on vacation, you're doing whatever for the weekend. I called. Oh, hey, Nick, I can't be there for 3 weeks. Okay. It's not health and safety.
It's not like
You show up.
there's no heat in the middle of the winter. That's
Exactly.
different.
Heat, I have 24 hours to address the issue and then 72 hours to actually get the issue fixed, which people don't understand that, right? Because they think that every landlord can just magically snap a fucking finger and that this thing is fixed. No. I have 24 hours to say, oh shit, okay, let me call somebody. And then that person has within 3 days to get it fixed, right? But everybody thinks, oh, I shouldn't be without heat for
4 days.
I shouldn't be without heat for 4 days. You shouldn't, but like, this is the best that come. I don't know. Are you fucking
What if it was-
HVAC tech? Am I an HVAC tech? Or
What if it was my house?
right? If it's your house, you can't get a guy to come out. Like, what do you do, right?
Right.
I mean, but tenants think that they're entitled to everything quicker, and that's what pisses me off about tenants. So, trust me, I have both sides. I see it. So, yeah, no, let's send tomorrow. Tomorrow, that's your goal. My wife's birthday. Send your 30-day notice.
All right.
So,
Are we dedicating this episode to your wife? She'll
I
never
am now.
listen.
It's like, God, no, let's not dedicate that.
Our wives don't listen to us because they hear us talking enough. This is what I get. I hear you two talk enough about this shit when I don't want to. I'm not going to force myself to listen to it at another time.
It's funny. David told me we had a special guest. And he never told me I would absolutely love the topic and like get so worked up. And like now I'm just like, I'm all about this. Like,
You were sitting there on the way in going, do I really want to do an episode at 7 p.m.?
right.
And
Like-
now you're sitting here going, man, I'm so happy I drove out here.
Yeah. Oh man, well, to tell you, like I'm sitting here like this morning, I kind of woke up and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have my assistant coaches. I'm just gonna tell them I'm sick because I don't want to coach and like David, I'm not feeling good. I don't want a podcast tonight. And now I'm like, I'm so glad I coached. Now I'm so glad I did a podcast. So-
Sometimes it works out.
but yeah, and if you have any other questions along the way, even if this, a little bit, I will gladly answer anything for you and do it. And I am not a lawyer. I should be clear about this, but I understand legal rights.
Well, if you've been through all this stuff,
Shit
you know,
tons.
you know all that stuff.
Every judge is different, but I can tell you what the best ability of things and how it's done. And I also know how to fuck myself over as a landlord. Let's
Yeah.
put it that way. So
Well, when David and I were talking, it's like, okay, this come up, and all of a sudden he goes, "What are you doing Tuesday at 6 o'clock?"
yeah. Say sorry,
Thinking, what?
sorry, it was 7. Say,
I have no idea.
uh-huh.
Don goes, "Oh, he's probably sleeping." No, not sleeping. And what did you have in mind? He goes, "Nick will love this."
Oh,
Nick will love this."
absolutely.
I know that he's talking, and I'm like, oh, Nick is gonna salivate over this shit.
This is
And I'm thinking, do I want to do this?
yes. The answer is always yes. If you want free fucking great knowledge, the answer is always yes. I mean, I paid for my own beers. You didn't even buy me one, son of a bitch. This is what Bucks and Brews does. We give free 99 knowledge. So, all right. So, are you're good on all that for now?
That's the rent issue. Yeah.
Yeah. Say let's
Now we have a housing
But
issue.
now we have a housing issue.
Jesus Christ! All right, I love fixing houses.
I know you do.
We brought the whole
He
whole
said-
9 yards.
He said
today.
my daughter moved in with me. How the fuck do I get her out?
That's it.
I'm so excited.
But she has no money.
Yeah. Well.
I had a meeting this morning this afternoon with my finance people.
Yep.
I have enough money in my account
No shit.
to pull money out to cover this.
I wouldn't fucking believe it. The man who, like, guys, when I tell you I've met men in my life who, like, right when we first met, I was working, 90 hours a week, just as much, and so I was sleeping in the parking lot.
You were.
The girls are knocking on my window, making fun of me because I'm passed out in the parking lot for a 2-minute nap. We're coaching together, and he's just like, "Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta work. Yeah, I say I'm working Sunday, and I'm
I'll be up at 4 a.m.
yeah, I say
I'll be working at 3
Yeah.
in the morning.
I said I was working at 3, and David's the only one fucking laughing because he's sleeping in. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get up at 5." I'm just like, Jesus criminy. We were the hardest working group of stupid guys I've ever met.
Yeah.
Coaching these girls who just didn't. They're making fun of us because we're trying to catch a cat nap in the middle of the thing. So
I remember there was one time. I have to say this so I don't give away special guest's name.
yeah.
The keys to the game got left in a car,
Oh.
and I send that text, "Hey, keys to the game are in Caitlin's car."
Yeah.
And I get, "You want me to break the window?"
oh.
Keys to the game. That's pretty important.
It is.
So, all right. So you have money. You have money for what? Like
What the plan was, I don't want to put myself in dire straits 15 years down the road because I'm pulling money out of my accounts now. Okay, so when I talked to my finance people, I said you can pull money out. It's going to be, they say 4% is what you should pull out of your accounts.
percent every year, and you'll
Every
never
year.
touch your principal.
Right.
I absolutely agree. Now, if you ask me this right now, we are not financial advisors, blah, blah,
No.
blah. If you're gonna pull it fucking right now.
Yeah, before it goes down.
Oh yeah, right. Like pull because we are right. We just seen what Monday did. I don't know if you paid attention to Monday at all. It bounced. It did the right thing, but I mean, he just signed. By we mean David's best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, but
Velveeta Voldemort.
yeah, oh, beautiful. But he just signed for 30 more days, right? Because
Right.
he's a chicken shit little bitch. Who threatens fucking terror, right? He's like your fucking mom who threatens everything but never comes through, right? But that's a whole
I
nother
think that's a
topic.
dad thing.
Is it? No, I follow through with everything.
No, your dad, I'm talking.
Oh yeah, it's
Like your dad, like my dad.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like, but anyway, that being said, so that's opinion. Do what you want. Your financial advisor, listen to him. He's your guy. Trust in him.
Right,
Do
they-
what he wants. You pay him good money for that, and
They
that's
were-
what you do.
They were good with it. They
Yep.
said you can pull
4% a year.
more.
Yep.
They said, but you just don't make a habit of it. You can do it for this year, next year.
So what do you want to do?
Basically, I want her out of the house, and with her making,
Fucking A, let's
she
go.
starts a new job tomorrow, $16 an hour.
Where?
Her, she's gonna work at some
Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids
Sorry.
area.
Okay. Perfect. That's
Right.
right. So, yeah, I don't need specific.
She's in the area.
So
She hasn't had very good luck with jobs over the last, she had one job for 9 years, and that was 10 years ago.
Okay.
Since then, she's probably had 50 jobs.
Sure.
One lasted close to a year, and that was the longest. There's always something that comes up.
Yeah, of
that,
course.
you
She
know,
always has an excuse.
right. It's either, and there was issues that brought her to that.
Mhm.
We won't get into that here.
So my question is, what do you want besides her out of the? Okay, so what are you trying to accomplish?
She
besides-
cannot, she will not be able to afford a 3-bedroom rental is,
She have kids?
she's got 3.
She's okay. So, and
Single mom, 3 kids.
single mom, 3 kids, will have a job eventually.
So
Okay.
yeah, she starts tomorrow.
Okay. And
No money,
okay,
not
so you just want her out of the house.
Right.
You're willing to pay for it.
right.
Awesome.
I don't want to, if I buy a house, now I'm on the hook for the house. I don't know.
What's wrong with that?
Well, she doesn't treat things very well. Obviously, the apartment.
Not your problem.
Right. But if I buy a house, that's my house that I purchased, and she's living there.
Yeah,
she
you
won't
lose
make it-
50 cents on the dollar.
She won't make enough to even pay the rent at that point if I rent it to her. If I put $50,000 to $75,000 down on it.
How much are you willing to take out of your 401 or out of your, sorry, wherever you're taking that out of?
I can probably take up to $100,000 out of it.
Just 100. Okay.
I could take more, but I don't want to.
And what's your monthly, you don't want, which is fine. You're entitled. So what's your monthly budget that you're willing to give her monthly?
What I was thinking is by either putting the money down on a house, which probably is not gonna happen, or purchasing a used mobile home.
Oh, we're talking.
Somewhere in the 75,000 range.
Why? Why?
Because I
Who
don't-
treats it like shit?
And that's part of the problem, but I don't want to get too old where it's
Why?
because they're not in great shape to begin with. I don't know if this
So
will
you want your grandkids to have at least an okay place to stay.
basically,
Jesus, this guy.
It's always
over
about the
here.
grandkids.
Right? Like, listen to this. I want fucking my kid to have a $75,000 nice fancy fucking condo.
but the thing of it is, I mean, I had one years
She-
ago, they weren't,
Can she afford lot rent?
she could afford the lot rent, I think, because she was paying $1,000 in rent.
Okay, so just are you willing to piss away 75 grand? And I mean that in a real general sense. Where you're gonna understand that you, as you just said, trailer's gonna get old. You don't want too old because whatever. So we're gonna buy it now. She's gonna live there for God knows how long till she chooses.
Mhm.
Beat the shit out of it because you know that's what's gonna happen. And then the only thing we're gonna be able to do is maybe get 5 grand from it, and that's if the economy is still saying, "Hey, trailers are okay."
They're going up in value.
And they are.
They didn't used to.
I'm not going to tell anybody that this is an actual thing. That's fuck. Never plan a trailer to go up.
No.
Okay? Like,
Ever.
don't ever plan this. It's not great financial advice, but like, yes, they are going up, and so they are expensive right now. But when your daughter gets ready to, you know, like when your daughter gets ready to buy her own, she gets her shit together, finds a
It's not
guy.
going to be worth what it's
Exactly
worth now.
right. Are you willing to piss away the difference? Are you? So I mean, right? If it's worth $0, can you piss away $75,000 and be okay with it?
Yes and no. I don't really want to.
But if it
But
happens, you're okay.
If it happens and she gets out of the house and gets on her own, great.
Okay. So, what's the question? I'm sorry.
Basically, I don't really know what I want to do that. I mean, I could put X amount down on a house. If I purchase
How
a
much
house,
is she renting for right now?
right now it's about $1,000 a month.
Okay, so I'm not trying to be I'm just figuring this out. $75,000.
Mhm.
Okay, that's what you're gonna pay.
That would probably be the max amount I would do for her.
That's what you're planning for a trailer.
Mhm.
Let's go with 75,000 just for fun. We divide that by $1,000, right?
Okay.
Gives me 75 months. So now we take that, divide it by 12,
6 years plus.
6.25 years. That's if she's not chipping in a dime,
Mhm.
right? I mean, so six years you've given her to get her shit together, and then you break even because now you own the place and you're not paying. She's going to pay a lot of rent no matter what, right?
Right.
So, why not just pay her rent for 6 years? You're willing to pay the 75,000 bucks, right? Why not pay her rent for the 6 years?
That might be an option too.
I mean, right? Why is she living with you and not in this fucking place? I'm confused.
Basically, she needs to get away from one of the roommates that's there.
fuck out of here! Shut up.
And then
Sorry. She is on the lease.
she is on the lease.
Okay, let me be clear. This is fun for me.
Can I
Please do. I'm so
can I interrupt?
no.
So there's a mobile home park up on Alpine.
Okay.
It's got a 2012 double wide.
Yep.
69.9.
Yeah, that's asking price. We're gonna pay 50 for that.
It's been on Zillow 113 days.
Okay.
Whoa.
Here's the thing I tell everybody: we're offering 60 cents on the dollar for anything that's past 100 days. 60 cents on the dollar. So we're at 70K
70K.
times 0.6. So we're offering $42,000. Okay, that's my first offer. And because it's been up for, and so they're gonna say no, and they'll counter. But I mean, right? If we can get this thing for 50, we're happy. If we can get it for 42, we're jumping the
Delighted.
door. Right. So I'm offering anything over 100 days. We're offering 60 cents on the dollar. That is I do it for houses.
Right around the corner from Kennewick Hills High School.
Yeah.
Where do the kids go to school?
Right here. And
Oh, Kentwood. That's right. We talked about
Yeah.
this. So I keep saying Kentwood, but it's
Got one in Sparta for 65.
yeah. There's plenty of them out there.
well,
but-
she's gonna work in this area, so we
Yep.
don't wanna go too
You
far
want
away.
so, but like Cutler Estates, right? We can find one in Cutler Estates. We can find one in Prescott. Right? There's plenty of trailers out there for sure. Say, but okay. So here's what's going to happen as well. They have to get away from this person that's in their house.
Right.
Is this a male or a female?
It's a male.
Because it doesn't matter. I was just curious because of
It's not a
Here.
boyfriend, girlfriend. It's not
it's
that.
just
It's
a
just a roommate.
It doesn't matter, right? But here's the thing. So I guess it matters because which one of the two of us is going to do the serving. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to hit me up tomorrow. If she really is going to move out and you're fine with that, that's fine. Does she want to move back into the apartment?
No,
She doesn't want that place anymore.
no.
So then we're still sitting there 30-day. But what's going to actually happen is we're going to write a 30-day notice to John Smith, right? As an eviction. And you're telling John Smith to get the fuck out, right? I don't care who this guy is. He will be evicted, right? Hey, you have to get away from it. Good. We're going to make you get away from it. And we're going to have documentation because everybody plays nice, right? And you can ask, hey, can you be out in 30 days? Can you do this? No, I'm going to guarantee, right? I'm sending you legal fucking notices that says you're out in 30 days. If you're not, then we go to court, right? So like this is how she has to do it, right? She has to go file a notice to quit, right? And that's going to tell this person, hey, you have this amount of time to get out. If that doesn't happen, then we go to court. And if that court, then judge is going to go, oh, are you on the lease? No. Okay, cool. Fuck you. Right? Like that's what's going to happen. Your daughter's entitled to this property. Granted, that other company's supposed to handle it, but she allowed them to move in. That's where it's going to get a little tough. And that's where that person's going to have this, right? They're going to have the issue. Right now, your daughter's entitled to give me a key and tell me to go walk into the property, right? And I can walk in. Somebody can be like, oh, trespassing. No, I have the right to be here, right? I was invited. And say, I do this all the time for people because people get into domestic relationships and then they're like, oh, I have to get away from this. And so then I just go over there and say, hey, you have 30 days to get the fuck out. How dare you serve me? How dare they didn't serve you? I did. Let me talk about. Oh, are you mad because I have more knowledge than you and know how to work this system? Like, right? Like Cool, get your shit, get out. I don't have time for you. I don't. Cops and I play this game all the time. So,
Can I interrupt again?
yeah, please do.
Green Meadow,
Green Meadow. I don't know.
Mobile
what that
Home
is.
Park.
Okay.
It's on Division across from. It's just south of 60th, across from where that strip mall is that has a bar in it that nobody goes to. There's the
Russo's?
laundry place. Yeah, it was Russo's at one time. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
that?
Yeah, so I own a house on Violet. Yeah.
Okay, so price was under 40,000.
Perfect. No, we can find you. I could find you a trailer yesterday. I'm not worried about that.
I'm just showing options.
The idea is trying to figure out. Yeah. So because and my problem is your daughter's irresponsibility. You're saying, hey, I'm gonna drop 75, but then she's gonna miss lot rent. You said it's late all the time for rent. She's gonna continue to miss, and you're just still gonna keep bailing her ass
And I'm
out.
gonna have to sign.
Right.
because They will not allow her
Why?
into the park
Why?
because of credit and her history and whatever. You have to have apply to get in.
Okay.
So even if you
Yep.
have to be approved by the park to take over the spot.
Yeah.
So what the one told me when I stopped at one of the parks and the lot rent was $693.
Jesus fuck.
Yep.
She said that Wayland was 8.25 plus $50 for taxes.
I should have bought
Because
a
they had
bunch of
shed.
trailer parks back in my day.
Because they had a shed, you got another $50 in
Really?
taxes.
Holy shit. All right, but still, okay. So, I mean, your daughter can't afford $1,000. You really think she's gonna afford the $800 in lot rent?
She should be able to afford that, and basically
She should be
she
right
should-
now.
right. But one of the roommates is probably gonna move in with her,
Oh, gee.
and then he will cover,
She has 2 male roommates.
you know,
Oh my god. Special guest, you are making me drink, and you're making me drink fucking hard, bud.
it's not called Bucks and Brews for,
That's a fact. I say not for no reason.
that's
That's
why you call it that.
Yep. Okay, so but the problem is like lot rent. Is lot rent really fucking
Lot rent's
$700?
going.
It's
Way up.
outrageous. It's
$700.
outrageous.
Like, okay,
7 or like
so
six.
700 times 12
Mhm.
is $8,400.
Mhm.
How much your property taxes?
Winter and summer combined.
Yeah.
Less than 3.
Property
2,500.
taxes? You live in fucking Richville, USA. Trust me. I pay property taxes in fucking Godwin. Kelloggsville's worse. Way worse. How much are your top property taxes?
Mine is Godwin, and
Yeah.
that's about 25.
Homes. Yep.
Yeah, 25, 27.
Yep. And say me, I'm in Jenison. I'm right about you guys, right? 30. So anyway, right? We just talked about it. Lot rent is $8,700 a year.
I have a daughter in Wyoming, and hers is over double what mine is.
She's probably not homestead unless she has a fucking really rich house.
No, they just bought one not that long ago.
Wyoming does have high taxes, but like my duplex, I have about 43 places in Wyoming, and none of them are really near that $5,000 mark. So she needs to make sure that she's getting her homestead exemption from it. Just an FYI, like say, do what you want with it, but I mean, I own an 8-unit, right? And that's fucking $12,000 a goddamn year. But let's say that's not fair. Kent County, there really is nothing cheap, huh? Wow, that's a first.
Lot rents have gone crazy.
All right, so how quickly do you want her out?
I'd be happy if she was gone tomorrow, but
Sooner the better.
that's not gonna happen.
No, but I'm trying to figure out.
We can deal with it for a while longer. We've dealt with it for a few months. We can deal with it
But
longer.
let's, I mean, right, like David, I mean, think of, okay, so here's my thing
Mhm.
is Caitlin wanted to find a new place, right? So she had a condo and stuff like that. And they found it was a 2-bedroom house for $120,000.
Yeah, something like that.
It wasn't great condition, but
Mhm.
she's gonna beat the fuck out of. We don't care what the condition is. We do for the most part, right? But we don't. So at 120, I mean, you're gonna
I
put
think it's sold for 140.
right, but you're gonna put $75,000 down.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to, I mean, your payment on $50,000 is going to be $600 a month, which is going to be lot rent anyway.
Mhm.
But now your taxes on that is again, taxes on 100, like it's another $200 a month. I mean, you're now you have equity built into a house that when she beats the shit out of, you're still gonna have it, right? Like
Mhm.
it's
There'll
gonna
still be resale
you-
value.
Yeah, you gotta go fix it up. So like, why not just find a really cheap shit house, do a little bit of repairs that need to be done. She's gonna beat it anyway, like, and then and let her do it that way, I guess, right? So like,
That is an option.
of course it's an option. I mean, but to me, it's just better than pissing your money away. I didn't realize lot rent was $800
Yeah,
or $700.
It's crazy nowadays because people find mobile homes to be more affordable because they're not spending $200,000 on a house that 4 years ago cost 110.
Yeah. I say I think this is so I have to refine my search. Sorry. Go out single family only. This can't be right. But the cheapest house in Kent County right now is 300,000, which doesn't make sense, but I will figure out what I did wrong and go from there. But yeah, I say and markets will kind of change, but I don't want to see, because again, if you've said it's close to 1,000 and you're gonna pay cash for this place, but lot rent's still gonna be close to 1,000. We've done nothing.
Yeah, 700. Say it's 700.
Yeah, but like now but I don't know what does she have included in her rent right now? Does she have gas, electric, and
No.
so she pays all that on top?
Mhm.
Okay, so she saved $300. If is she able to afford rent if she saves $300?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I guess maybe we run with this because she's gonna pay all those same utilities with this. But,
Right.
I mean, and that's if she keeps her job. If not, she loses her job and she realizes that daddy is gonna bail her out every 2 seconds for $700.
Hmm.
We're back in the same situation. You're just losing money. You're pissing it away. And is that really what you want? I mean, go buy a trailer and go buy some land, buy a trailer, put it on it, and call it a day. Say, now we're both happy.
Right.
Say, when she moves out and you have a hunting cabin that you can go to during retirement. Which I'm so proud of you for retiring. Say. Is there anything in Ottawa County? But she's gonna work in Grand Rapids.
Yep.
So I don't have the perfect answer for you currently, but there's a million options that we can do. Oh, I think that's what I did. I think I put city. That's exactly what I did. Because there's a trailer right now in Comstock Park for $25,000. That looks pretty decent. That's what I did. I put city instead of county. So Kent City.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my fault. Single family home. We're going to buy right here on Highland. Oh, I know Anthony very well. This is a house in Grand Rapids for $129,000. So you're putting your $75,000 down. You're gonna finance the $50,000. Has 6 photos, which means the place is a little beat up inside. It's got basic cabinets. It's got some flooring. It's usable. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect for your kid. You're welcome to just go ahead and scroll through that for 2 seconds. But David, pull up your calculator
Yes,
or your
sir.
phone and just go to a mortgage calculator. So if he wants to do 75, so we're gonna finance $55,000. Sorry,
Have a
yeah.
sec. Let me get there.
I use Bankrate, I think.
Yep. I was looking for it.
Yep.
So,
So very basic house.
Yeah.
It is.
home price is what?
We're gonna finance 55,000.
Okay, so I'll just do 55.
Yep. So
Okay.
0 PMI, 360 months or however it does it, 30 years.
Yep.
Fixed at 6.5%, whatever it might be.
This has it based at 6.9.
Yep, that's fine. Who cares? And then so just hit get rid of homeowners association. Oh, it's homeowners insurance. Yeah, keep that. That's fine.
insurance.
Just hit calculate.
465.
Oh, hey, we're going somewhere.
Yep.
$465. So it's his daughter calling, going, Dad, did you buy me a new house with Bucks and Brews? Absolutely, sweetheart. Get the fuck out. So right here, Okay, you're willing to put down. So you're willing to buy this. Now we have equity, and we just talked about it. $500, so $465. That, and so property taxes is really low. Let's go with 100, or let's go with a 200. Which is $2,400 a year for property taxes.
Which
Homeowners
kicks
insurance
us
is
up
like
to 629.
629.
So
So the
630.
same as lot rent. Now we have a house, we have a place to stay, and you're not sitting in a trailer type of thing. Granted, I'm not saying a trailer is wrong, but you're not losing value as quick as you are with a trailer.
Right.
So also, you know how to fix a house, you know how to fix a trailer. I mean, yes, you do, but like the parts are different, things are different. So
Parts are smaller.
very much they are, right? And then now we're worried about frozen pipes because they build them different.
Right.
And again, that's just the first house. We can find different ones. So if you're willing to just throw your money away, buy the best investment to throw your money away, right? And talk to your financial advisor and say, hey, would you buy this or would you buy this? And they're gonna say, they're gonna ask you a million questions. I mean, how old's your daughter?
35.
35. So she has the chance to still be married again,
Mm-hmm.
right? I mean, so would you rather try to sell a trailer that nobody wants, or would you rather try to sell a house that nobody wants?
So a house that nobody wants, that somebody will be able to fix up and flip
Right.
it.
I mean, because right, I'll offer you 50 cents on the dollar for it, right? And so you guaranteed that trailer. I'm not going to offer you a damn thing.
Well, we had to sell 2 trailers to get mine paid off
See,
when I bought my house.
right? And that's just kind of it.
They took mine and my mom's to pay it off.
So,
And I only bought it for 20 grand.
just say that's rough, but I guess just keep that as an option if you're willing to spend the money. I know you only want to pull 100 max, but if we do 120, right? And if we do 120, now you have it paid off. You don't have to worry about the 600. Again, you're at insurance and taxes, which would be 300 a month.
Mm-hmm.
You're charging your daughter charge her 1,000. Tell her to pay you as much as she can, right?
Write it down.
Right.
Have a legal contract.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
notary.
I'll give you
Yeah.
all the legal but like, right. And if she falls short at 700, 800, whatever, you're not trying to make money, but you're also trying to get her to be able to buy this on her own. You could sell it back to her fucking land contract. That's what I would do. Right. If you want the honest truth, that's exactly what I would do. She's bad with money. So you buy it for $120,000. She doesn't get a choice if she wants that house or not wants that. Like that's the house she's gonna fucking get, right? She gets to buy it land contract. If she chooses to flip it and make money on it, that doesn't bother you. Good, go buy your own house, go do whatever, right? She can make all the money she wants off the thing. You made the purchase. So hey, you're gonna pay me $1,000 a month, 0 interest, right? Because you don't need the money. So $120,000 you paid down. She's going to pay you $1,000 every single month until it's paid off, and you're going to pay the property taxes out of it. Do that, but that's what I would do, right? I would sell it. She now owns the asset. You're just really helping her out more than any
Parent needs to.
Right. I would do it for my kid, right? I don't want to, but I would, right? My kid's not going to beat the shit out of things, hopefully, knock on wood, but it gets her out of the house. It still has an asset for you in case she fucks up.
Mhm.
You're holding her accountable to help her grow to understand how a grown-ass adult should act. And I really think that's the best option. But again, we can figure out things beyond that. But for now, I wouldn't, if you're just willing to throw away money so that she has a place to just get out of your house, just pay her rent, right? She doesn't want to be in the apartment, but just pay her rent, right? Like, because, hey, I don't want to live here anymore. I don't want to live here anymore. Puts her back in the place and tells you and your wife that you don't have to say yes to her moving back in. Sorry, we can't help you. We have our own place, right? But if you really want to help out and you do this, great. Hey, now you have your own house. This is what you're doing. This is where we are. So, and I think honestly, if you go back to your financial advice, and again, that's just one example real quick. If you say, hey, can I pull 120 one time? They're going to go, okay, great. Just don't, because they don't want you to do it multiple times, but 120 just once, they're going to say yes. You're going to feel happy about yourself. You don't want a payment. You have a paid off house. It's 20,000 more than you ever wanted to spend, but now you and the wife get back to feeling like you're living Las Vegas and
Right.
trying to make kid number 7 you never wanted, right?
You've been retired for how many years?
2,
2 years.
Good for
And
you.
how many of those 2 years have you pulled out 4%?
none.
How many of those years have you pulled out 3?
I think I hit 3 this year.
Okay, so one time.
One time.
So
So I mean, if you pull out a little extra this year, okay.
They even told me, they said you could do that, and again next year and even the year after that. Said I wouldn't advise you to do it a whole bunch more than that, if that many times,
Well-
but it's not gonna hurt you. It's just in the long term, when I were to die, you're just gonna have less left.
exactly.
And I
that-
don't care if I have any left when I
Right.
die.
and that's where you like, okay, so you're and at least you're honest with yourself, right? Because so my buddy's mom, right? And they're millionaires, okay? Like it's not multi, but like they have a house, it's a brand new construction, and they're like, oh, we have to leave money to our kids. Mind you, my buddy makes $250,000 a year by himself. His husband makes $650,000. His sister is a cop, her husband's a fireman, like, right? And he's the chief. They're making about, I don't know, 200 and something combined. Mom and dad, they don't need your fucking money. Of the people that need your money, it's me, right? But like, and so they're like, oh, I want to leave money to my kids. Why? Like, these people are fucking set. You're on a different boat, right? Like, you know what? If you pass and your daughter has a paid off house, now it's her choice to lose it, but you've paid her house off, right?
Right.
Like, and so that's where I say, like, you're like, hey, if I don't have the money, I mean, yeah, you want enough money to make sure that you last the rest of your life.
That's all I was concerned of when I
Right.
went to my finance people
Yeah.
today. If I pull X amount out, how is that gonna affect me down the road? Is
Yeah.
it going to?
And I don't know what number you have, but it sounds like if you're willing to pull 4% at 700 or 75,000, look, we're gonna pull a little extra. You have this house, and again, just remember, until she beats the shit out of it, that's still equity that you have, right? So again, if you become 90 years old and you absolutely need to sell because you need that last 100,000, you're entitled to the right to sell your daughter's house, unless you sell a land contract, right? But you can just go sell it and go, hey, I get to live my next year or two. You have to sell the house, and you're gonna be 90 and shitting in a bucket anyway. So what do you care, right?
Right.
You're gonna sell your house and things like that. You'll be living in a home or whatever it might be. So I would look at going that route. But again, opinion. You have to figure out what's right for you and your wife and your kid. I wouldn't give her an option. So
I mean, we're at that point
Right.
where you don't get options. This is what we're doing. This is what you're gonna have to do. Stop asking me for money.
or right, do you and your wife want to move?
We have a 2-story house.
Yep.
Laundry's in the basement. That's 3 floors up. Stairs are an issue. And they're kind of one now. We were looking at a mobile home community. It's seniors, 55 and up. They
55 and up,
cannot,
baby.
they cannot move back.
Yeah. So, all right.
That's always an option. too.
Here's what I love about seniors, and I mean this with all due respect. You guys always complain that you want main floor laundry, and you're like, and that's I have a 2-story house, but I have laundry in the basement. You know
I
that
can move it upstairs.
yeah, you know that plumbing only costs maybe $1,000, and yes, it's in your spare bedroom or in your wife's knitting room. Like for $1,000 for the next 20 years, you're comfortable. Like old people will, no disrespect, old people will never fucking like because it's like nope, it was built this way. That's how it has to be, and it's like
Well, the bedroom's upstairs. The master's upstairs.
oh, the master, okay, but
So
like
in order to go to
yeah,
the bedroom, you got to go up steps.
gotcha. So is there not a bed on the main floor?
No.
None. Wow. Okay. Say these rich people over and you know what I just learned? Sorry, off tangent. If you look at most houses in Wyoming where we are, most houses don't have attached garage.
Mine is not.
Yeah, I know, right? When you get into a $300,000 house, 280 and above, that's where attached garages become. And I didn't realize that. My buddy pointed out, he goes, Yeah, drive through Wyoming and figure out how many garages are actually attached.
You know,
Now,
I'm
it's
going
like,
to tell you that's probably the same in Byron because we have one
Yeah.
of the few houses that's attached, and only because they built it well after the house was built.
yeah, but
My
it's
daughter's is attached, the one that's got a house, theirs is attached.
yeah, it's like
In Wyoming.
Wyoming. Okay, so but it's you have to look at it and just go, man. Okay, these detached garages are middle income.
There's one across the
Attached.
street that's attached.
Yeah, attached garages
For the
are
most
higher
part,
end.
on my street, they're all separate.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, but right, like maybe I don't know, maybe look at that. Right, give your daughter the house that you're in right now. It sucks to give it up, but like you and your wife go find the thing that you want.
My wife mentioned that as well.
So I mean, it's a possibility. Like I don't.
I mean, if
Do
you
you-
got into senior living and whether it's manufactured house or condo or whatever, there's no more yard work, there's no snow removal, there's none of that shit.
The manufactured one we were looking at is they're basically new. You
Can't believe
got
you're
stainless
55.
appliances, yeah, stainless appliances, granite countertops, composite decking. They even have a garage, which is attached,
How much is this?
20, about 220.
220,000.
Mhm.
Oh,
But then you have a lot of rent,
Oh, do you really?
but, and you have taxes because the garage is attached. The garage is permanent.
Sure.
You have all the other, they take care of your,
There's got to be other places.
they'll cut your grass, they'll do all your stuff. But again, if I were to sell the house, I would make money.
Yeah.
I would make at least 100 grand and that would go toward, that would cover a hell of a lot of lot rent.
Yeah, but
But otherwise, if I were to buy something else on one complete level, my taxes are gonna double if not triple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Let's say it depends on where you buy and how you buy it. And do you want to stay here?
I want to stay within this
Okay.
general area.
Because like Georgetown,
Well, I could, the communities are the 55 up ones. There's probably some closer, but
there's one in
There's-
Granville.
there's one
Yep.
in Holland and then there's one in Rockford.
Oh,
And these are all new,
brand new. Yeah. I
pretty
was
much
saying.
brand new.
Yeah, get an old one, right? I mean, those people die every day. These people dying to get
Just
out
start
here.
watching the obituaries like Nick does. Oh, dead person. I can go
Yeah.
by their house.
You have no idea how true that statement is.
Why do you
But-
think I said it?
To say by that, I mean I don't watch it. My mom does. So fun, quick tip for everybody listening that's actually still following. My mom will go to estate sales. My mom will follow the obituaries, and she'll go, "Hey, this person wants to get rid of their house." Okay, so I just buy dead people houses all the time. Because, a lot of it's because right, you're different, but it's the opposite of you, right? Where the kids are older, and one of them moved to Colorado to be a pothead, and the other one moved to DC to be a politician because kids are always so opposite. And they have a house in Michigan. They're like, I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to come back to Michigan. I came out here and I now love my life. And I'm like, cool, I'll buy it for pennies on the dollar. Right? And they're like, wait, I don't have to do anything? Yep, nothing. All sign the paperwork. Okay, deal. I send my notaries and I do all this, and it's just great how that works. So yeah, I mean, maybe think about that, right? And so again, sell it to your daughter, land contract, right? Your house, it's already paid off. You can tap equity if you want, right? So you can go get a HELOC on it. So now you're paying less for your new house. So that way you're not spending all this amount of money. But like a HELOC's going to be interest only for 10 years. Do you know about HELOCs by chance?
I have one.
Awesome.
We were talking about that as an option.
Yep.
And my finance people told me don't do that.
I would.
Don't tap whatever equity. I took that out to do, modernize the house,
Sure.
fix it up.
And again, it's your finance. They're going to guide you, and you've trusted them this
Mhm.
far. They've gotten you to where you are. But, and it's not any cheaper right now. But let's say it's cheaper just to get the mortgage if you're willing to get the mortgage. But it's just a matter of how much are you comfortable spending, and how much are you comfortable doing, right? If you say, hey, I have to sell this house to pay off the $220,000, then there's no point in you selling it, because you're gonna have to sell the house. There's, now we're back to square one, right? So if you sell your house and go buy this one, now you've paid $100,000 for your daughter's house, and you've paid 220 for your house, and you're scot free, right? So you're even. Yes, you said you'll make money, but you're even, right? Why? Cool. Now you bought 2 houses for one, and you fixed 2 birds, 1 stone. And your daughter can't move in with you because she's 55 and older. So you're welcome. We fixed all your problems.
Right.
So, yeah, I would look into every avenue. I guess I can't give you. I can guide you. This is one where it's hard. I can lead you to water. I can't force you to drink. I can tell you all your options, but I can't tell you to pick one.
Right.
Right? It is really your choice and what you want to do. I can tell you what I would do is, and again, you said, here's what I want to do. I would buy this shit house that I showed you. It's not a shit house. It's actually a decent house. And you said, hey, the other roommate might move in.
Mhm.
So your daughter is responsible for this, and so is this other human being, right? So they're both on a lease, and they both pay you. And if they don't, then you go through an eviction process to get rid of this one out. You'll never evict your own daughter, but you need to legally have everything written out just in case. So,
Those are the issues we were gonna look at if we were to do something. What happens if I buy her a place and she gets married and decides to move in with somebody else?
yep.
Does
You
she
sell the
tur-
house.
Does she turn around and sell the house that I gave her, or do I get that?
Well, and that's why I would sell her
You-
land. I would sell her land contract, right?
Yeah, you're not giving it. You're allowing her to live there.
Allowing her to live
Yeah.
there, basically.
Yep. And that's why I said I would just sell land contract. If she makes money, good for her. If she loses money, that sucks. But
Mhm.
literally, just you buy the house, I will sell it to you for, no interest. I don't want to make money on you. You need to make your payment. And if you don't, then you're out. If you do, great. Like, if she goes and gets married, he can live here. Just keep making my payment until it's paid off. If you sell it, great. I'm proud of you. Go buy your own place. You ain't fucking moving back in, right?
Mhm.
So you've given her the one gift, the biggest gift you could. Not could, right? I mean, you can give her all of your money right now, but say, and if she chooses to do something with that, that's her choice. You have to live with it, and that's fine. Like, hey, I bought you a house. I got you out of everything. No. Look, I bought a house. You bought it from me, right? Like, it's the same as your phone going off right now and me going, hey, do you want to take mine? I'll sell it to you for $1 a week for the next 50 weeks. Whoever has more phone calls at the end of the day wins. So,
Yeah, I mean, if she
Uh,
turns around and sells the $120,000 house for 180,000 and she still owes you 60, you get your 60. You're made whole,
right. So,
and she gets whatever extra
Whatever-
is
whatever's
there.
left.
yep. Well, I mean, he gets the the 120, and she gets the 60,000 extra. So
Yeah.
it's perfect. And that's how I would structure it if it was me, right? Because the amount of things that can go wrong and will go wrong, and you could write it in your will. You guys have a will and trust?
I got some stuff started, yeah.
Awesome. So you can write it in there. Hey, if I die, her debt's free and clear.
Mhm.
So that way, because the house is already paid off, she doesn't. I would charge her until it's free. But like, if you let her go 30 years, if you let and how I would do it is 120,000 divided by $1,000 a month. Granted, she can't afford that, but that's 120 months. That's 12. That's 10 years,
Mhm.
right? Sorry. That's 10 years. So it's not, you're still going to be around for another like 30, but I wouldn't plan a full 30, right? Maybe
Right.
20, 25.
30 is not probably not gonna happen.
Right. So that's why I would say, like, that's why I'd charge her the 1,000 with no interest, right? But you can make it easier for her because, right, let's figure this out. 360 months, so $120,000 divided by 360 months. You could charge her $333 a month, but then you have to charge her the taxes. Plus let's say 200 plus insurance of $100, which is high, $633, which that's how much the payment would be for 30 years of a payment, 120,000. Or we could just charge no interest. You're paying your taxes, you're getting it done, and she gets her gift, and 40 years, 50 years when you die, she has a house that she's paid for, and then gets whatever you have left in your
Can I
Money.
play devil's advocate?
absolutely.
You have more than one kid.
Yes.
How are the other kids going to feel about this?
I don't. They don't want any money when I die.
Understood.
This one wants wants me to die so they can have a house.
Right.
They realize that that I'm being stupid doing the stuff that I'm already doing for her. That's their opinion.
I mean, I can't disagree.
Do their opinions matters to you? Yes, because they're your kids.
Yeah,
But you would, if your other kid,
if the situation they were flip-flopped, I'd be
You
doing
do the same thing.
I'd be doing the same.
right? We
thing,
talk
yeah.
about
Well,
this,
and
we talk about this all the time. I have a buddy whose kid, he's a young kid. He just turned 21. He has no real ambitions. But his mom loves him home. He's happy, right? He's content. Like, they don't make him get a job. They don't do anything, right? Like, they're not forcing him. But like, why? My biggest advice here on this thing is let your kids stay home as long as possible, but make them save, right?
Mhm.
For you want them out, which is fine. But right, if I were you, again, if you said your daughter's living with you,
Mhm.
I would have charged her the $1,000 every single month while she was living with you. Granted, unless she's paying that other, right? I'm like, no, you still need to make this payment. And then once that payment, so 30 days from now, hey, you owe me $1,000. If she falls short at 800, great. But like when she gets ready to move out, here's your
Here's your-
$1,600 that you fucking gave me. Get the
And-
fuck
and-
out.
And I don't have a problem doing that.
Right. But so if you don't have a problem doing that, then do it my way. I'm telling you, it's not the your other kids don't want any money from you. They're telling you that because they have their life together.
They're
and
self-sufficient.
They really
Yeah.
don't want the money. When it comes, they're gonna go, you know what? My dad did such a great thing. I'm so happy for it. This other one, as you said, hey, I want you to die so that way they have a house. But like, they're not gonna be able to afford whatever house you don't give them, right? So just go buy the fucking house right now. Give it to them. Make them pay for it. If they fall short, eat the damn cost. Next month, hold them accountable. Next month, and guess what? You have the ability to where you and your wife get so pissed off that your kid decided to take so much advantage of you. It's not going to be months 1, 2, 3, or 12. It's going to be fucking 2 years from now when your kid hasn't made a payment to you and you go, fuck you, I'm foreclosing, right? Here's your foreclosure paperwork, right? It's if you ever do it. But if not, it doesn't affect you financially because you're just okay, right? If they don't pay you're not responsible for the gas bill as a land contract holder. You're not responsible for the water bill as a land contract. You're not responsible for any utilities as a land contract. If your daughter doesn't pay the $300 to live fucking life, that's her problem. Like, I hope that life doesn't ever get to that point. And I'm not trying to be but like, I'm thinking worst case scenario, it's not your problem, right?
Mhm.
You have the choice. Hey, look, no kid, I gave you you're such a nice person. You're not going to look at your kid and be like, no, I bought you a house. I'm not paying your water bill. But Dad, I lost my job. Okay, cool. Get
Get
DH.
another one.
Right. Like, you have choices. But
Yeah, let me ask you this.
yeah,
You can make money real quick with DoorDash, right?
absolutely.
Just checking.
DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats. Fuck, I'll pay somebody right now to bring me some fucking McDonald's. I have $20 in my pocket. Anybody still listening on no, it's not a lie. I'll
He's
actually pay.
gonna say I'm kidding, but he is not
I
kidding.
know. I say, let me see what I got in my pocket. But I say, you bring us a pizza and I'm paying you an extra $100 right now. Anybody that brings us a pizza, you can't text you can text your daughter. That's fine. See if she brings us a pizza, I'll give her a fucking $100. You can't text anybody like Dawn and be like, hey, come get $100 from Nick, stupidly.
You know I would.
It's a fact. Just be like, man, this seems fun.
I get $100 every time we podcast just by somebody bringing me food. Great.
Right. He was like, God, I got fed and I made $100. See. No, it just I don't want to see lot rent. I mean, again, I'd prefer you buy something and then sell it. But it's opinion. It's whatever you're comfortable with.
I like an asset that goes up in price, and I'm just not sure
If
that
it
most
doesn't-
manufactured homes will.
We actually made money on my mom's when my mom
Yeah.
passed. We made money on that, but it shocked me.
Sorry.
For one, I was surprised we made money.
Yeah.
But again, they put money into it to fix it up.
Mm-hmm.
And that showed me that the rates they're actually moving up, but they're built a lot better than they used to be.
Yeah.
But again, it's not with a house, you're pretty much guaranteed you can't lose.
Right.
And that's not true with a manufactured house.
Correct. I mean, you can lose on a house if you absolutely destroy the place, but if you're not in a rush to get rid of it, you can still make money on it. Nick finds great deals because Nick talks to everybody. So he'll see somebody at a hardware store and the guy will say something to him and he's like, hey, if you're ever looking to sell your house, here's my card. He's gotten houses that way. People will call him and go, hey, were you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. What do you want to do? Well, I got this house that I don't necessarily want. I just kind of want to get rid of it. All right, I'll come look at it. He'll look at it. And Nick will do the calculations quickly. All right, I could pay him $100,000 for this. It probably gets me the house. Put a little work into it, maybe 40,000. I could sell it for 2. I'm making 60. Yeah, I'll buy this house for 100,000. You want to sell it? And it's that quick for him.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I don't have, and I don't necessarily want to deal with. You know what I mean? I'm not I don't fix stuff. You give me a computer, that's great. I'll fix that. Give me a house. I can't fix houses. I call him when I have issues. Caitlin's flood. I called him. I'm like, hey, I got a flood happening over here. He's like, send me the address. I'll be there in 10 minutes. He showed up in 10 minutes. He's like, I don't know why the fuck this is leaking. I got a guy. We'll send my guy over. He goes, I'll shut the water off so that it's not fucking leaking. That's what he did.
That guy sounds like an asshole.
He's a huge asshole.
It's a fact. Say. But oh man, you guys talk forever.
I know.
Sorry.
And we're not even talking softball.
No.
Everybody keeps hitting on my phone because my kid shot 300.
I mean, you can't blame him. That's pretty exciting.
It's great, especially as a coach, because I tell everybody, I was like, I didn't teach him a thing. He comes from a very long line of
Good
bowlers.
bowlers.
Yeah. His brother made number 2 on TV one day.
Kind of like Jessica.
Now, like way better.
Way better.
Like again, his brother took second on national TV. Like, yeah, like great. So, all right, what else you got for me?
That's pretty much all I got.
Oh man, I was so excited. I thought we were getting a retirement of some
You
sort.
want to? Well, that was the retirement piece. Can I afford to take money out and not screw myself over?
Okay, so put it that way. That's an unfair question for you to ask. I'm still going to tell you the answer of what exactly I told you, but you have to ask your financial advisor. I'm not your guy. I don't know how much money you have.
And I talked to them today. They said
Yeah.
you haven't hit the 4% ever. And if I hit this amount, if I take that amount out now, that's a lot. But and it will affect me the bottom line way down the road.
Do you understand what the 4% rule means?
Yeah, it means you can take 4% out and you're really not going to affect anything.
Right. But like by affect anything, it means you're never touching that
You'll never
principal.
touch the principal. It'll
Correct.
continue to go.
So, right, you talked about like $75,000. Let's call that 4%.
I have made 11 since the inception.
So, and then next, like it's gonna go low. So, like a couple years, you're gonna make negative.
Yep.
But let's say we're at, a few $1,000,000, and so, yes, 4%. We take it. You're gonna leave that few million to your kids, and you said I need nothing. So if we go a little above right now and buy that house,
And actually what they told me originally was take it out now before the mandatory retirement. Because once you hit that,
Right.
this has to come out.
no matter if the economy is good or bad, you're taking
You
it.
have to take this.
And
amount.
so, trust me, my brain does this math far too often. I'm 30. Don't look at me. 6 years old.
88.
Let's say I'm 36 years old, and my brain is doing this math every few days already.
Well, it continues to go up.
Very
My-
much.
My amount is, I think it was originally 70, now it was 72.
Yeah.
For me, my mandatory withdrawals start at the year I turned 73.
Right.
Yours will be probably 77.
I'm hoping like 106.
Yeah, it's good, continues to
yeah.
go up and it continues to change.
Yeah, but I don't plan to last. I mean, I don't plan to last past 62. So, I got a good 26 years left in me, and then I'm gonna croak, and that'll be fine. I'm okay with that. I've lived a good life. So, but Yeah, I mean, all right, just because I've been enjoying this conversation. Did you do a 501c3 for your kid?
I have no idea what that is.
Did you do a college fund for your kid?
I paid for some of the college, but I didn't.
But you didn't do a fund. You didn't.
No.
Okay, so did you pay for all of the kids for college?
I paid portions,
Okay, for all of them.
all of them, yes.
Okay. So,
The one I gave cash to in lieu of,
one didn't go to college.
well, they're going, but they're taking classes here and there. I just didn't
Okay,
put, here's the bill for this, here's the bill for that. I'll pay this, pay that.
sure. Okay. Do you think if you bought this, if you bought this, if you bought this kid a house, right? Kid number one, is it your first, second, or third?
Second,
Really, the middle one fucked up, huh? Say,
Yes.
say that's not normal. Say that middle one's supposed to learn from the bottom and be better than the other. You say, so second one, the other kids won't be upset, which doesn't matter. So if
they
you-
might be.
they will. That's
They will.
fine. Do you believe that you're treating all of your kids fair?
Equally fair, probably, no, I'm probably doing more for the middle than the other two.
But can you financially make up for that in your will and trust?
I can, if I do stuff like this, there's gonna be repercussions down
Of
the
course,
road.
there's going to be, right? Like,
There's
hey,
gonna be, even if there's like 2 life insurance policies.
yeah,
I
you
can,
have 2. How many lives do you got? It's
well,
like-
once through work and it was an issue, and then I had a whole life policy,
okay. Oh, you bought a whole life.
yeah. Right now, I don't pay anything on that right now.
No, oh, you're letting it pay itself.
It just pays itself.
Yeah.
I can pay if I want to.
Yep. No, and that's I say.
And that would have been another option, cash out of that.
Yeah.
Take the cash out and do that.
Nah, I mean, you're already to that point. There's no point. I mean, again, talk to your financial advisor, but I'm not a whole life person. You did it, you made the choice. I would have invested differently, but now that you're at the point where you're at,
I had both. I had a whole life and I
And a
had
term?
and a term.
oh, okay.
And
So,
the term just got, the whole life I was contacted when I was 18.
yeah.
Doing the same thing that you do. There's the guys checking the newspaper. Oh, they got married. Let's give them a call.
Oh, so you're a smart guy.
So yeah,
Yeah.
he came out to the house and we bought just a cheap ass.
You got married at 18?
Yes.
No shit. Damn, I got married at 21. I thought I got married young. God, was your wife 18?
19.
She's older than you.
Yes.
Hell yeah, cougar chaser over here, baby. Say,
You're the only one that married younger.
cradle robber. No, my wife was 21. Let's say, okay, but right. So financially, whether you give your kid the money when you die or whether you give your kid the money when you're alive, if you make it as close to fair as possible in the end of the day, what does it matter, right? Like, special guest, right? You've done so well for yourself in life. You've done so well for your family. You're continuing doing it. It doesn't matter where that money comes from. Like, again, I only have 1 kid. You have 3. You have 1. Like,
I have one.
we talked about it a lot. Like, you'll do anything for your kids. Now just do the right thing, and you're gonna sleep fine, right? Yes, your kids are gonna be like, "Oh, I'm so jealous." They got, and if right, tell me if your kids make a huge fuss about it, right? Oh, why does she get $120,000 house, but I don't get shit? Fine, you want to be that way? Great, I'll give you $120,000 you can put down in your fucking house that you bought, right? You'll write the check. Yes, it'll hurt you financially, but you'd rather keep that relationship. Your other kid goes and does, well, does she get a free fucking house? Here's $120,000. You know what? Now you're fucking your retirements, instead of being $1 million, they're sitting at 700,000, and you look at your kids and go, okay, great. Now all of you had your fucking full inheritance. I'm spending the fucking rest of it. Fuck you. And none of them are going to do that because they're not assholes, right?
Right.
But you have the ability to sit here and if a kid complains, you're going to do it. You're going to go, great, fine. You want the 120,000? Put it on your house. Don't spend it on anything else. You have to put it on your house. Write the fucking check. And they're going to go, but I don't want it. No, what if I want it for something else? Okay. And they're gonna go, I don't ask you for a dime, right? I have a sister who's I have a sister who's your daughter. Okay, right? Just can't get her shit together. She doesn't live in my mom's house, but I mean, she has my third car, fourth vehicle, whatever the fuck it might be. She has my wife's old vehicle. I'll just put it that way, right? And she's had it for like a month and a half now. I was like, oh shit, I should get that back. Mooches on that, right? My mom bought her new tires because I need those for her other car. Right, you never hear me complain once about, you know what my mom gives me? Hey, I need you to be the beneficiary for my stuff, and I need you to figure out who's getting what. And all I got was more responsibility. And I just do what she says. Hey, I need you to pay this. Your brother gets the house. Your brother gets 50% of my money. Wait, I'm supposed to say, you know what? Fuck, I don't care. Like, cool, he gets the house and he gets 50%. I don't give a shit, right? Like, at the end of the day, I'll make my mom happy. I don't care, right? And so like that's the whole point is your kids, the ones that are doing well, they're happy that you're helping. Yeah, they're gonna be jealous of their sister. That's not your problem.
I don't think they are so much that they're just thinking that I'm stupid for doing what I'm doing.
Of course you're stupid.
and helping them out.
Yes.
I think we're at the point of you're not necessarily doing it for her. You're doing it for your grandkids.
Right.
Because you don't want them to live in
Basically.
misery.
Right.
And
Had there were no kids involved, like the grandkids weren't involved, it'd be, figure it out.
but
Live on the street if you have to. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
I've
But-
done enough.
at this point
Yes.
though, I mean at this point though, you can, they're telling you that you're dumb for helping out and doing whatever. But then you tell them, hey, I mean, what do you ask them what their suggestion is, right? If it's to live on the street, then tell them, okay, great. Then I won't give a handout to anybody else in the world. Don't, figure out is that really the person you want to be? If you want your own sister to be hungry and you're not going to help her in any way. Oh, I'm not saying don't feed her. Okay, what are you saying, right? Get it down. Get them to make you feel happy about your decision, right? And well, okay. Hey, if I buy her a house right now, she doesn't get that for inheritance, right? She doesn't get that amount of money. And I know you don't want any of my money, but I can either have my grandkids live in a house or I can have them live under the street and I don't get to see my grandkids. So you tell me what you would do, right? I worked 45 years of my life busting my ass to have this moment, right? And that's the thing that people I think forget all the time, right? You work for this moment, right? It's not your dream moment, but you work for it, right? If you had a disabled child, right? Would you not be there for that child to be everything they possibly could be, right? If for the past 45 years, right?
Right.
You would, I'm not going to build you a wheelchair ramp. Fucking get on your hands and knees and crawl up the fucking, right? Like, you would do everything you possibly can for this child. Like, that's what we do. That's how we're men, right? And people are like, oh, it's a man. No, we're men. We are put on this earth to fucking provide and to make life that much better for the next person, right? And, if one of your kids goes and gets, I hate hypotheticals. Everybody knows this, right?
Yep.
But like, if one of your kids goes and gets fucking hit by a car and becomes a paraplegic, right? Are you not going to go spend $60,000 to make sure they have the fucking van that has the ramp out the back end?
I would.
Right, exactly. You have absolutely. I'm going to go do this, right? Sign the check yesterday. Boom. Sure. If I don't have the $60,000, guess what I'm going to do? I'm either A, going back to fucking get a job to make that $60,000, or I'm going to stay my fat ass on the fucking corner that says, bet you can't hit me in the eye with a quarter raising money for a fucking van, right? That's what my shit's going to say, right? Like, I have no pride when it comes to my kid. I have all I want is better life for them. And yes, they have the choice to make it better. They have the choice to make it harder for me to make it better for them. But either way, they're going to have a better
The
life.
choice that she's made.
Right.
I'm gonna make it harder for you to make it work for me.
Right. But, and that's fine. And so I really think you should look into.
If there's safeguards around it, I feel better about it.
Yep.
So if you buy a house and you put it on a land contract and this is what it is, and you still have the option of, all right, you're still fucking up, you're out.
Yep.
At least you have something to recoup.
Yep.
I mean, if you turn around and sell that house in 5 years and you make $100,000 on it, that was a great investment.
Oh, and my problem is with right? So if you go into a trailer, and I don't, I don't know how bad these people really are, but like, right, they destroy the outside, and then the park says, "Hey, you have to fix this, you have to do that, and otherwise we're going to condemn your place. We're not going to allow your trailer in here anymore." I've heard some stupid stories, but right, you're under the control of somebody else and their rules and laws. Where when you buy a house,
You're not.
yeah, you're kind of just under the normal rules that you're used to in life. Like, worst case scenario, you have to go get fucking drunk one day and go get a push mower and mow your daughter's lawn, right? Because the city's like, hey, your lawn's too long. And you and me and, well, David, I don't even know if he knows how to use a lawnmower, but like we can get
Thanks.
we
Thanks.
can get shit faced and go do this, right? I mean, it'll be a half-ass job, but we can do it drunk, right? So
You only got to mow what they see.
right, exactly.
You don't have to mow the backyard.
Say,
It can be 8 feet tall.
buy her a fucking goat. Who cares, right? But like, and then the city's gonna be like, hey, you can have a goat, and be like, it's not mine. So
Just wandered over here.
Couple of gallons of Roundup, did the
That's-
same job.
exactly, right? Like, pour concrete all over that bitch. You don't have to worry about, and then the city will sue you.
I told you about that house in Kentwood that has sand. They put sand down. They have a beach in the front yard.
Yeah, I have a neighbor that has a whole entire backyard is all sand.
I got a sand hookup.
Really?
Yeah, we make it here.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I need a bunch.
Well, we make a bunch.
Hell yeah. All right. So, oh man, I'm so excited for these next couple days when you give me this old lady's phone number that didn't get her fucking, like, I like your daughter, but not that much. Like, I like this old lady way better. We are fucking suing the shit out of this company.
I want everybody to know that listens to this episode. Nick had no idea who was coming in. I just said I had a guest. He really didn't want to come,
Yeah.
and he is so happy that he did.
I am. So here, look at this. So it's a little more than you want to spend. Oh, it's a tiny ass house. 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom.
Two's not enough. It's gotta be 3.
You can make bedrooms. Stop being that guy. You're handy. 2's not an. Oh, your kids now. And back in my day, when I grew up with 6 brothers and sisters, all the boys slept in one room and all the girls in another. We had bunk beds, and we had to fucking make it work. 2's not. Everybody has to have
I
their own
know.
room. Listen
got-
to this guy.
You got
Listen
nothing.
to this guy. I had to walk uphill both ways with one shoe on to get to school. And you're over here.
There was 10 of us in our house. That was 3 bedrooms.
Yeah, see? Exactly. And you think these need a 3-bedroom? Come on, special guest. You got to get your shit together.
You put 2 kids in one room, 1 kid in the other room, and you sleep on the couch.
That's a fact. 150,000.
I knew he was gonna go with that.
150,000 bucks, 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom. This place looks perfect. I'd buy it. Honestly, I think you're gonna be just fine. What the fuck is up with that floor? I own part of a flooring company, so we can get that fixed for you. Don't worry about that.
There's a group chat if you want to send that listing over.
Where's this one located? It's actually not a bad street either. So,
How long has it been out?
I don't know. Update now can be shown. Anyway, so like, we'll talk. We'll continue conversation, but let me know whatever you choose, and I will help you in the best way possible because that's all I can do. David.
Yeah, so let's talk about our little competition.
All right, let's do it.
So updated numbers as of close of the market today. Lawrence and Ring Ring are sitting at 135.32% with their CEG Constellation Energy Group.
Yep.
Coming in right after that is Jenna with UMG at 110.34, followed by Jim with FCFS at 108.32. My safe pick of Kroger sitting at 103%.
Yep.
Bought AMD, or didn't buy, but picked AMD. He's down to 97. Jeremiah went with Intel. He's down to 95. Mike went with ELAN. It's a research group. I don't really know.
Yep.
He's at 94.19. The professor, which went with a overseas stock in the European market, is at 93%. And Nick is pulling up the rear with NVIDIA down to 87.24%. Went from 136 to 118.65.
Yeah. Hey, look, somebody's got to come in last.
I
and
mean,
I'm okay with this.
these things happen. We all pick things. You picked a risky one because
I knew what it was.
it could have either gone this way or it could have done what the
Or the other
energy
way.
company did and went to 136%.
And the fun thing is, it cost me $0, so I was fine with taking the risk. Had we played for, $1, I would have changed different. But say,
Well, and see, I just wanted to be safe. I went with Kroger. It's recession proof because everybody's going to buy groceries.
that's what you think.
They're going to bitch and moan about the price of eggs, but they're still going to buy them.
No,
My God, that TikTok you sent me about eggs today was just fucking fabulous.
thanks.
How many eggs did they buy? Like 120 eggs for $12 or something?
Say.
And they start eating them. They're Cadbury eggs. I'm like, I'm gonna hate this fucking video. I'm gonna hate this fucking video. And then she pops one in her mouth. I'm like, all right, this video's awesome.
Say, I bought 62 eggs today, and I was like, 62 is not even fucking divided by 12. What the
Yeah.
fuck is this person buying, right? And she just pops in a Reese's egg. I was like, this is great. But
Well, one of the restaurants now I heard today was charging, they charge you like 3% for putting it on your card. They're now charging a surcharge for eggs, anything with eggs in it at the restaurant.
Jesus.
They just want to recoup their losses, which I get. But God,
At least they get to
some
look
of
at
it's
it
the
for a few
cost of
seconds.
doing business.
Yeah, like I say, these people are everybody's gonna make their dollar one way or another. We're gonna teach special guest how to make his dollar
Yeah,
one way or
absolutely,
another.
yeah.
So as always, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family. I think I'm the only one of us that had a nice Monaco or 3, and I enjoyed myself along the way.
My tea and my sparkling ice Starburst cherry was good. How was the water down there, special guest?
Water was good.
There you go.
Yeah.
You gotta love that. We'll be back next week with something. Oh, hit us with your normal.
As always, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family. Next week, yep, I'll make it happen.
Okay, we'll be back next week with something. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about, but we'll make it up as we go, as we always do.
I think I have a special guest, hopefully.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
Maybe
mine's
that's what I'm
not-
thinking of?
No, mine's not going to be. No, it's
Oh.
not. Mine's not going to be anywhere near as amazing as this excitement.
I
I was so excited,
I'm so happy I hit it out of the park
Oh.
tonight.
man. This was fun. So
And I had to think about it. I'll have to say,
But are you happy you did it?
I'm glad I did it.
Go T. I've never seen him that excited.
Oh, so,
All
all
right.
right. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for joining, everyone.
You've dialed in
To Bucks and Brews, you might hear something
you can use.
like tips on your cash or tips on the suds.
You're gonna want to
The
use
smarts of these
because
stuff.
they know the
And
brews.
they know the Bucks, and they know they can't help the stubborn fucks.
So listen up, cause shit's not funny.
And save yourself some
Beer money, bucks,
and brews.
Bucks and
Bucks
brews.
and brews.
brews.
Bucks and brews.